Hey Cancer, welcome to Healing Me, where we are healing me. This is going to be your new moon reading, your messages for what you don't see coming for this new moon in Libra. And for Cancer, that's going to fall in your 4th house. So you can Google that information to see what specifically may help you. I'll start adding more of that information to the channel as well. I am still studying it and testing it out before the perfectionist in me wants to start sharing, but at least I can tell you that is in your 4th house. All right, so Spirit, what messages does Cancer need to see for this new moon in Libra that serve their highest good, that they may or may not be aware of? But what's going to serve their highest good, and what energies and what messages do you have? Thank you, Spirit. You can also check your sun, moon, rising in a free birth chart, and also watch those to make sure. Hey, Steph. So the first card out is Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, full moon in Leo. Okay. And a fiery climax approaches, another full moon in Aries. So double fire sign energy. And it seems like whatever starts in this or pops up in the new moon energy may finalize over the moon cycle up into the next full moon. Okay, that's what first is coming out, but let's see what it's saying. And then let's also get the other moon cards out too to see what goes along with that, so we can get the full cover. Thank you. That was fast. Okay, they're ready to talk. All right, so we also got release. We also got patience. And we got extremes. All right. So, oh, I'm sorry. This wasn't release. This is resilience. My bad. Resilience. Okay. So let's see. We got a 21 that breaks down to 3, a 36 that breaks down to 9, and a 34 that's about 7, which is about co-creating with the spirit in you. Okay. All right. Let's see what the light worker cards will be that goes along with this message, and then I'll see the full message. I'm already getting downloads about what it is, though. Messages for Cancer for the new moon. Thank you. Anything else? Messages for Cancer for the new moon. Thank you. All right. So, all right, Cancer, we got Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. We got Take a Break, A Life's Work, Not a Session, Get Off the Treadmill. And we got Don't Dim to Fit In. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? These 3. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let me line this up. All right, so what I see, Cancer, that Spirit is saying is that in this new moon cycle in Libra, is that there are going to be some fast-moving, triggers that are going to catch you off guard, right? And when those things catch you off guard, it's asking you to not let pride get in the way. Don't let your pride, don't overreact to certain energies. Don't let certain things control you, right? Even if that unexpected thing happens, it's saying don't fester on that. Don't keep replaying that. Don't give it a lot of energy, right? Be very specific about the energy that you are, about your energy, right? And about what you're keeping your mind on and what you are vibrating from, because that's what you are attracting from, right? And so with the other cards, with resilience coming in, that's also talking about, again, holding on to the baggage, right? what do you need to let go? You know, that's my bag lady card. Bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. So it's like, don't drag around the trash. Don't drag around the past, the burden, that trigger, right? Don't say, oh, because the person cut me off and you a person with road rage, and don't fester about the road rage all day long. You know what I mean? Or if somebody hurts your feelings, don't keep giving that energy either, right? It's also, you know, that's about the extremes. Usually this is about the different things that can distract us, right, from being productive. Okay, so it's just saying to balance out those things, because we have a light and dark for a reason, to balance each other out, right? It's just saying, don't let those things those could be vices. It could be eating too much ice cream, binging on Netflix, whatever. It's saying, do everything in balance, and don't let it get unbalanced, or too much of anything is not good, right? And so even with lovers, right? Don't be so booed up to where you're not taking care of your business, right? Your goals, the things that you need to take care of, right? Because you want to be booed up, or letting that person and what happened with y'all consume, even if it's a breakup or a argument. Don't lose all of who you are, and your happiness and your dreams and your goals and what you need to do because of this, right? Don't let it have more power than what it should. That's what I'm getting strongly. Don't let anything and anyone have more power than what it should, to make sure that you're keeping balance, right? And that you're resilience is perseverance, right? Resilience is perseverance over the bad, right? Or what we perceive the bad, over the bad energy, over the negative, right? Not letting it weigh you down, not letting it stop you either, okay? Have patience that things are working out, for you, that if things haven't in other areas or in the inner areas, that you are still waiting for a portal or open breakthrough for you, know that patience, it's happening, right? And for some, this portal, because you've had patience, is opening up with this new moon, okay? So I'm hearing it both ways. Yeah, this is the payoff. This is the harvest, right? You see all this? This is the harvest and the open door that is coming with this new moon, right? And Libra season is about balance, is about reciprocity, is about the scales being give and take, right? Overdue blessings, things of that nature, right? And we also got break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So breaking the generational curses, right? The family probably always had a way of responding to triggers, right? And letting pride get in the way, right? And holding on to things, because that's what pride makes us do, right? I'm a Cancer moon, so I get it. It applies to me too, right? Holding on to the negative too much, right? Getting in our feel. We are the I feel energy anyway, right? We already rule the moon, right? So we're all about our emotions, but we're highly intuitive as well. And this is the time that those generational curses are breaking, right? That we're getting out of how we learned from life, as the journey has taken us, to break how our ancestors, our mother, our grandmother, and our dad, whoever was around us, reacted to triggers, right? Not allowing ourselves to hold on to what's negative, what we don't like in life, but all now focusing on what we do want and finding every reason to be happy, and not holding on to negative energy longer than we should, right? And not letting negative energy have more power over us than it should, right? That's what I'm hearing. And that's what I'm saying, that we're rewriting, we're healing and rewriting, allowing ourselves to blossom into a whole new you, right? And that now we'll be an example to the family and to everyone to come, that we don't have to allow ourselves to hold on to energy. We don't have to allow ourselves to hold on. Look at all this weighing her down, right? We're learning that we do not have to live life like this. And everybody behind us now, or that's watching our growth in this season now, which is what they're going to see. And that's what I'm getting to, that this is what's opening up now, that people, because we have learned this, right? And there may be some triggers that happen just to show you where you are, right? In things, right? It's saying to take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill, right? Don't beat yourself up, because if, like I said, if you do get triggered, if there is a fiery climax, if you do let pride get in the way, don't beat yourself up about it. If you did do that in the past, don't hold on to anything negative from the past. If somebody's blaming you for an argument, or if they want to be in woe is me and victim mentality, that's fine. If you've apologized, if you've dealt with it, or even now if it's coming up or what have you, because this is a cycle of unfinished business and cycles closing out, right? So anything that hasn't been resolved between you and relationships and people, because that's what this energy is going to be working on with all of us, is needing to be resolved. But if you've done what you're supposed to do, which is take accountability for it and apologize, move on forward, you don't owe anybody anything else, right? And if they want to hold on to it, that's them and that's their choice. But don't beat yourself up, right? Remember that also, when it goes back to about achieving something may not have come yet that we wanted, right? When I was talking about this, that we've had to be patient for, that's coming, that's showing up, that open door is showing up in this cycle, in this new moon cycle. It's remembering that the achievement, remembering that this is what the patience brought on, that the achievement didn't happen overnight, right? And that this is just the beginning, right? And that you don't have to achieve everything overnight, right? Stop being so hard on yourself and allow things to come to you, right? Allow yourself to be patient with yourself is what it's saying. Also, be patient with yourself. You're right where you need to be to receive everything, to work through everything, to heal through anything, right? You're right where you need to be. But it's also asking us, Cancer, how are we dimming our lights in order to fit in? And don't dim to fit in, right? And that's what's going to show in this new moon too, in this cycle. So that may be the triggers that come up, is to put us in a position to stop dimming our light for anybody, to make others feel comfortable, right? And not being our true authentic self. So this is the breakout time in this new moon. In any area where we've been dimming our lights, it's got to go. And it's going to be dealt with by the full moon. Okay? The full moon illuminates things. So this new moon is going to deal with any areas that we are dimming our lights for anybody. And so that's the triggers that's going to come up for some of us, right? And it's asking us in those times, don't dim your light. Don't let pride get in the way in those climaxes, right? That's what it's saying. Take a break. It's saying walk away from that trigger, from those things in peace, right? Knowing that this was a part of the lesson, right? And that this is necessary for you and your growth and your full potential, to break those chains, to break where we as a family would get discouraged and give up, right? And not go after those goals anymore, or not go after them at all because of fear, or that we thought we listened to some other negative lie about we were too old, it's too late, or some other type of expectation from someone else that was a lie, right? So accomplishing things that generationally we may not have ever accomplished in our lives in this family, right? That's coming through for some, right? So yeah, to show how to believe. That's dimming your light when you don't believe in yourself, right? When you walk, anytime we're dimming our light when it's in having thoughts or walking in fear, lack of confidence, doubt. That's all pride, right? That's all ego based, right? So yeah, if you need help working through any of this, because life is overwhelming sometimes, you can definitely contact me at HealinMi@gmail.com for any energy healing or life coaching healing or sessions. And if not, go to somebody else that you trust. But these are the messages that are coming through. I hope this was helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Cancer.